It was a long time ago in a town called Maplewood. There lived a young man named Jake Turner. Jake had big dreams. He wanted to be rich and successful, but he had one problem. He hated waiting. If something didn't happen quickly, he would quit and move on. One day, he opened a bakery, believing he would make money fast. But after a few weeks, when he didn't see big profits, he gave up. Then he tried selling clothes. Again, when sales were slow, he quit. No matter what he did, he couldn't succeed. "I work so hard, but why do I keep failing?" he shouted in frustration. One evening, his grandfather, an old and wise man, sat beside him and said, "If you really want to succeed, you should meet someone." "Who?" Jake asked. "An old gardener named Mr. Benson. He has helped many people understand life." Jake wasn't sure about this, but he had no other options. The next morning, he went to meet Mr. Benson, who lived on the edge of the town. The old gardener greeted him with a smile. "So, you want success?" Mr. Benson asked. "Yes, but no matter how much I try, I don't see results. I'm tired of failing," Jake said, frustrated. The gardener nodded and handed him an acorn. "Plant this in your backyard and water it every day," he said. "That's it?" Jake asked, confused. "Yes, but don't stop until it grows," the gardener said. Jake sighed but planted the acorn. Every day he watered it. Days passed, then weeks, then months, but nothing happened. "This is useless," Jake shouted. Mr. Benson smiled and said, "Can you wait a little longer?" Jake hesitated but decided to continue. 1 year passed, still nothing. 2 years, still nothing. By the 3rd year, he was about to give up. But then, one morning, he saw a tiny sprout pushing through the soil. Excited, he ran to Mr. Benson. "It finally grew, but why did it take so long?" Jake asked. Mr. Benson chuckled. "Do you think it was doing nothing all these years? No, my boy. It was growing its roots underground, making them strong. If it had grown too soon, it would have been weak and fallen. But now, it will grow into a mighty oak tree." Jake stood there thinking deeply. For the first time, he understood his mistake. He had been rushing success without building strong roots. From that day on, he changed his ways. He started a new business but didn't give up when things were slow. He kept working patiently, knowing that success takes time. Years later, he built a thriving business. And whenever people asked for his secret, he smiled and said, "Be patient. Just like an oak tree, real success grows with time." Lesson from the story: great things take time. If success doesn't come quickly, don't quit. Maybe, just like the oak tree, your roots are getting stronger.